Hi guys, Ryan Mallory with Thief Hunter Labs and Scanner Group. Today was a great day for fans of the Second Amendment, and I wanted to let you know that the county commissioners had a meeting and they are submitting an ordinance that will be law in August, and I'd like you to listen to them to hear the rest.
Ready for a motion?
Mr. Chair, I would like to make that motion that the written testimony sent by email from the time the hearing was announced to the close of this public hearing be part of the record.
Okay.
Let's say by the time we provided formal notice versus announced.
Okay.
You announced months back that you were going to hold a hearing, so we provided formal notice of the hearing according to public records, public meeting law, and that was the cutoff I was suggesting. I think that's
and I did mean that. I agree with that from when the formal notice was given on this public hearing. Several of the input that I've gotten it lists this board order. So I would make that motion and that amendment.
Okay.
And I will second that.
All right.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Dotter,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes. Now we'll look for a motion on the ordinance.
I'll move. I'm delighted to support ordinance and approve ordinance number 2021-3.
Second.
Okay, I'll have some discussion on that.
Mr.
Yeah.
Chair, I would just like to add, for the purpose of your discussion, is as of the time of this hearing, any correspondence that I was copied in or that our staff general email received, all were in support of this ordinance. I didn't see anything that wasn't in support of it. It doesn't mean that people weren't in support of it. I just want you to know, and since the public can't view your written testimony yet till you actually get it as part of the record, that as far as I'm aware, all of the written testimony that at least I was copied in or our staff copied me in on was in support of you passing this ordinance.
That's a true statement from me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
discussion on the motion. Who wants to start?
I will start. I just am
Okay.
glad our board is moving forward. I think it's small steps of what we've done through the proclamation, getting it to an ordinance. It may be a small step to something bigger, but I just think it's most supported and necessary. I thank the board for doing this, if we vote for it, assuming we vote in favor.
Yeah,
I don't have anything else to add. We've already had lengthy discussions on this, and I'm ready to move forward.
well, and I think this is something since the time I've been on the board, we have taken strong stances. We have tried to support it as much as we possibly can, given our ability to do so within this jurisdiction. And this is a next step. And it's extremely important because this is a next step that comes at a time when there are greater and greater, not just challenges, but actual actions being taken to infringe on the rights that we're talking about today. And not just, I think unreasonably, but dangerously, that actually do things to not to at all enhance public safety, but to actually act as a detriment to public safety in many cases. And there's a lot of statistical analysis and data that back that up. And I think, again, we are facing a time and a period where intended agendas and actions already taken really do create a dramatic threat and a substantial threat to our Second Amendment rights. So again, I'm glad the board is taking action on this, and we'll, of course, wait to hear what the vote will be. But again, something that I think the board has always supported, but this does take a necessary next step. So we'll take and if there's nothing else, we'll take a vote.
Commissioner Roberts,
Yes.
Commissioner Dotter,
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer.
Yes.